Hey guys, happy Friday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Sebi. And happy Friday, guys. And Friday, of course, is our melody writing day. It's where we write a melody based on the lyrics that I wrote yesterday on Picture This. So, what is a melody? A melody is the tune in which a song is sung, like Happy Birthday, da 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 da. That's the melody to Happy Birthday, right? So, a melody is a series of notes that create a tune. So that's what a melody is. So now you know. Okay, so last night I read you my lyrics to what I wrote yesterday. And then tonight I gave those lyrics a melody. So I gave them a voice. Before it was just a poem. Now it's music. So the first thing I did when I looked at this was I looked at the picture, of course, that I based the lyrics from. Picture This. And that tells a story already. So there's already a soundtrack to that photograph. If you had to, when you're looking at a picture, if you imagine music behind the picture, along with the lyrics that you wrote for the picture, it almost sets it up for itself. Do you know what I mean? So, the first thing I did, the first thing I heard was, I started looking at the words, right? So, it's cold as hell tonight. It's cold as hell tonight, right? I leave on the light if you changed your mind. Hope you realized we both made mistakes that we can't erase. Hanging by a thread. Feeling alone, this house ain't a home. Memories of what was good still ring in my head. So I heard I heard the stammer of it and the rhythm of it, right? So I was going, so the first thing I did was I tried to find a tempo. Drums and tempo always kind of help me out. So I was going, dum, da, dum, da, boom, da, right? So it was like, that usually helps me. It's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light if you change your mind. Hope you realize we both made mistakes that we can't erase. I'm hanging by a thread. So I'm getting ahead of myself. So, and of course I'm singing it really low and I'm almost talking it right now. But the first thing I did was I started to, because I know my voice and I know my range. I know where my voice sounds good. Like I say all the time, if we were writing this song and a girl ended up singing it, because I'm a guy, right? So I'm going to sing it the way I sing it because, it'd be the same melody, but we might raise the key or lower the key, like a half step or a whole step or a whole step lower. If it was a girl, it'd be might be a whole step up. If it's a guy with a lower range than me, it might be a half step down from what I'm singing it at, or even a whole step lower, or maybe 2 steps. It depends on who it is. Or we leave it at the same key and we alter the melody a little bit so that there's harmonic connections to the melody. But it won't be the same melody anymore. It'll be like a harmony. So the first thing that I did when I sang it was, the first line came out, I went, it's cold as hell tonight. It's cold as hell tonight. I just like that, right? It's cold as hell tonight. All right. That's it. It's cold as hell tonight. Right? I leave on the light if you change your mind. I like that. It's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light if you change your mind. I like going up because I was going, the first part's down, right? It's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light. If you change your mind, it's more positive because you're listening to the words. Maybe you'll change your mind. So the music gets a little bit more happy sounding in that part. So what I did just there was I established a key, right? So, right? So what I did was I just sang that a cappella and I went, it's cold as hell tonight. I'll leave on the light if you change your mind. And hope you realize we both make mistakes that we can erase. So, like I said, I didn't just pop this out like that. It took time. I tried all different kinds of stuff. So, I was like, then I goes, so that's, I was playing around with the chords. So first I was like, it's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light if you change your mind. And hope you realize we both made mistakes that we can't erase. I'm hanging by a thread. I'm feeling alone. This house ain't a home. And memories of what was good still ring in my head. But I'm sleeping on what used to be inside of the bed. So that's kind of where I went with it. But it took me a while to get there. So, let me see something. So that is that's actually F minor, right? Because it's a half step. So it was tuned to E, but I have to put a capo on my guitar, so it's an F now. So the scale will be F minor. And there's some chromatic in there and pentatonic licks in there. Blues based. So, it's cold as hell tonight, right? I leave on the light if you change your mind. So we're going, it's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light if you change your mind. I hope you realize we both made mistakes that we can erase. I'm hanging by a thread, feeling alone. This house ain't a home. And then, memories of what was good still ring in my head. As I'm sleeping on what used to be outside of the bed. So, that's the whole melody. So, now, of course, it's not just a straight up and down scale, right? Naturally. So when that's, if I had to derive where the scale's from, then it's from, like I said, it's F minor. But in that F minor scale, I pick notes randomly from it. I don't just go straight up and straight back. I pick and choose the notes, but all the notes in that scale work with that chord progression. So That's always good to remember. Like, that's why it's so good to, you know, playing an instrument when you're writing music is so important, because then you can just hear music better when you can play an instrument. It just, you know, there was a time I sang before I played an instrument, and then when I sang after playing an instrument, my pitch and abilities just got so much tighter, because I knew even small infractions in the note would change and alter the whole tonality of the whole thing, you know. And I don't know theory as much as I know what my ears like and what my ears don't. So when I play a guitar, play a piano, I judge based on, you know, like, you know, I'll try different chord arrangements and I'll say, oh, that works better than this works better. And I did that tonight. I worked really hard on trying to find the parts that really fit the puzzle pieces. So what I'm going to do right now is I made a little demo where I played my guitar, and, you know, I got the drum beat and everything on there. So let me pull that up for you right now. So here that is. All right, guys, I want to try to run this whole chorus. This is the picture this. Here we go. It's cold as hell tonight. I leave on the light. You change your mind. Hope you realize we both made mistakes that we can erase. Hanging by a thread, feeling alone. This house ain't a home. Memories of what was good still ring in my head, but I'm sleeping on what used to be your side of the bed. And that's the whole thing, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, guys, that is all the time that we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. Have a great weekend, guys. I love you. I miss you. Be safe. Wear your mask when you're outside, and I will see you on Monday. Peace.